So, good day everyone. Today we will tackle about the comparison between the X-band radar and the S-band radar. So, today you'll learn about first, what is radar? Second, uses of radar. Third is the differences between the X-band radar and the S-band radar. And fourth are the advantages and limitations of both the X-band radars and the S-band radars. So what is radar? Radar, or radio detection and ranging, is an active transmission and reception method in the microwave gigahertz range. It is a system that uses radio waves to detect, locate, and track objects by measuring the time it takes for signals to bounce back from a target. So radar locate and calculate the distance of the target from the ship by calculating the time it takes for the signal to bounce back from the target to the ship. Radar technology was first demonstrated by Christian Holzheimer in 1904 when he developed telemobiloscope to detect ships using radio waves. However, the modern practical radar system was developed by Sir Robert Watson Watt in 1935, who is often credited as the father of radar. His work led to the widespread use of radar, especially during World War II. Uses of radar. Radar is an essential tool in maritime navigation, enabling ships to detect obstacles, other vessels, and weather conditions. Among the different radar types, X-band and S-band radars are the most commonly used in marine applications. There are two types of radar. First is the X-band radar. X-band radar is used for detailed short-range detection, small vessels, coastal navigation, and vehicle radar. Second is the S-band radar. S-band radar is used for long-range detection and operation in heavy weather. It is good for storm tracking, open sea navigation, and military surveillance. Now, let's tackle about the key differences between X-band radar and S-band radar. So first is the frequency range. The frequency range of X-band radar is about 8 to 12 GHz, commonly about 9.3 to 9.5 GHz. In the case of S-band radars, it has a frequency range of about 2 to 4 GHz and commonly about 2.9 to 3.1 GHz. The higher the frequency range, the more precise the radar can be at identifying details of a target. Second is the wavelength. X-band radar have a shorter wavelength with around 3 cm, while S-band radar have longer wavelength with 10 cm. A higher wavelength means a lower frequency, as the two properties are inversely proportional to each other in waves. That's why X-band radar have a shorter wavelength than the S-band radar. Third is the resolution. X-band radar have a higher or better target definition than the S-band radar, which have lower or less detailed targets, which means that X-band radar is more precise in presenting the target objects. Fourth is the range. X-band radar have a shorter range, typically up to 40 to 50 nautical miles. S-band radar have a longer range, which is a more suitable or better at detecting distant objects. Fifth is the performance in weather. X-band radar is more affected by rain, fog, and clouds, while S-band radar is less affected and performs better in heavy rain and fog. That's why it is more convenient to use S-band radar in case of bad weather. Next is the common applications. X-band radar is more suitable in collision avoidance, coastal navigation, and port operations, while S-band radars is more suitable for open sea navigation, detecting distant targets, and weather monitoring. The last is the antenna size, wherein the X-band radar have a smaller antenna size than the S-band radar, which a much more larger antenna size than the X-band radar. Let us now tackle about the advantages of an X-band radar. First, it provides high-resolution images, making it ideal for detecting small objects. Second, it has smaller antenna size, which allows for easier installations on ships. Third, it is commonly used for collision avoidance and port navigation. Now, let us tackle about the limitations of an X-band radar. The limitation of an X-band radar, it is more affected by weather, such as rain, fog, and clouds that can scatter the signals. Second, it has a shorter range, making it less effective for long-distance detection. Now, let's tackle about the advantages of an S-band radar. S-band radar is less affected by weather conditions, making it reliable in heavy rain and fog. Second, it has longer range, making it useful for detecting distant ships and land masses. Third, it is commonly used for long-range navigation and weather monitoring. While it is good for weather monitoring, it has also limitations. Limitations of S-band radars are it has lower resolution, making it harder to detect smaller objects. Second, it requires a larger antenna, which may not be practical for smaller vessels. In conclusion, both X-band and S-band radars play important roles in maritime navigation. X-band radar is preferred for short-range and high-resolution tasks like collision avoidance and port navigation, while S-band radar is better for long-range detection and adverse weather conditions. Many large vessels use both radar types to maximize situational awareness and ensure safe navigation in all conditions. And now, these are the references. Thank you for listening.